I'm Donna with Donna's Things, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time, tuning in, coming to see what's going on this side of the camera. I really do appreciate it. And of course, if you have been here before, I thank you so very much for coming back. I really do appreciate you and your time also. So, happy Tuesday. It is early morning Tuesday. I'm making this video and the weather is terrible. Rain, rain, rain. But it works for us, my household, for real, because we just did our yard and those plants were asking for some water. So I am so glad that it is raining, and then I don't have to get out there this afternoon and water those plants. So I'm excited to be here today. I have a couple of things to show you. I'm going to start off with the make that I have for myself. I have started my fall sewing. I love to try out these new patterns when they come out. At first I was thinking I should be a pattern tester, and then I said no, I should not, because even though I know how to follow the rules, you know, that probably would not be too good of an idea. But I would go ahead and cut it out, sew it up, get it back in a timely manner and everything. So I don't know, maybe down the road I'll do it. But I'm going to start off today by showing you the Vogue pattern that I bought. It's a two-piece set, Vogue 1914. Vogue 1914. I made this top. This is what that line drawing looks like. I don't know if you can see it that well, but I made the top, and I am going to go back and get some fabric to make the pants too. Because of the honeycomb fabric that I used, I wasn't really sure how I would like the pants, but I'm going to give it a try. I think that I would really enjoy it. This might be a better view for you. Maybe over here. So Vogue 1914. So I used this honeycomb fabric. I should have put it on my regular mannequin so that you could really see it. But I used this honeycomb fabric. It is black and gray and like a teal blue. It has a really nice mixture. You probably could see it. I've been calling this a bubble fabric, but it is really, really nice. And let me take it off the mannequin because I didn't think about what that would be like on this one with no legs. So, as you can see, this is the shoulder right here. This is the left shoulder. A sleeve was actually put in, and there is a triangle under here. It had all these crazy pieces. I'm going to show you. And then you have the neck that looks like here. Basically, here is the shoulder and the sleeve, but it was put in like the seam is actually going down here. So when you have it on, it looks like this. It's kind of weird because it has another inset. There's a seam going down there, a seam going down here, and then it flares out to this bottom that basically has no rhyme or reason. So it's very uneven. Of course, that's the way that it is made. It's really, really, really cute. You'll see it better when you see me wearing it in the pictures. So you have a satin sleeve. You have a sleeve that's connected to the neck and part of the bodice. Then you have a piece in the back that connects and flares out into this triangle. But I love it. And the fabric choice that I made is really, really nice. It's a knit, of course, so you just cut it. I did do rolled hems, and which is what was required in the neckline, and of course the bottom and the sleeve. And I left the sleeve long so that it just kind of hangs right here. I don't know, I've been trying that out lately and I kind of like it, especially in this right here. It is so soft. I showed this fabric in a taupe color before. I was calling it my bubble fabric, but I showed it when I made the skirt and the top. I do like the fabric. This is probably the last thing I'll make in it unless they come out with a colorway that I really like. But hey, what do you think? I do think the pants, this would make a nice casual, you know, pant set for lunch out, or I'm not going to say going walking because this is fall. I won't be doing a lot of walking. I could dress it up and put some heels on with it, or I could, you know, put some sneakers on it because it's just a casual day. On with it, I'm sorry. It's just a casual day, but I love it. I love all the corners that it has, with it, the unevenness and everything. It's really, 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 really nice. And I'm so sorry I couldn't show it to you on that mannequin. I'm using the mannequin that just sits on one of my tables. So when you look at the pattern, you're looking, of course, at the line drawings looking like this. But as you can see, you've got, your seam going across here. You know, it's just, it was kind of weird. Of course, you're cutting one piece of, you know, your front, your side fronts, and all of that. But your pattern pieces look like, let me get that straight. Pattern pieces look like that. So aside from the pants, all of this is the shirt. So I know that's not a really, really good view of how it was made, but I'm not going to say it was challenging. It was not challenging, but you do have to take your time and make sure you put the pieces where they're supposed to go. But it was not hard at all. And like I said, I do believe I will go ahead and make the pants. Now this pattern, let me see, this was 2022, so it wasn't a new fall pattern for this year, but it was new to me. And because I have been making more casual clothes than I used to, I thought that would be a good try. And actually it is. It ended up looking really nice. So like I said, when I go to the fabric store, if they have more, I will get another piece so that I could make the pants. But I love the neckline, the way that comes over, and all the different points that are there in the long sleeve. It's not a bell sleeve, but it's not straight. Let me see, was it supposed to be straight and I made it? Yeah, see, it hangs over her hand like that, you know, and so I wanted mine to do the same. This one's cute too. This top is cute also, but I like the pants, you know. I'll make it so that it looks like that. So really nice. It came out really, really cute. Then I started sewing on the dashikis. In my last Tuesday video, I said that I had a family friend who wanted me to make some dashikis. So the commission is for 6 of them. However, he's not here to do any fittings, so I did wearable, I'm not gonna call it a mock-up because I went all the way out with them, but they're wearable try-ons. I'm going to be mailing them, and when he gets them, he'll try them on. I'm only sending 2 because I don't want to make a whole lot of them that he cannot wear. So I'm sending 2, maybe 3. I haven't decided. I did the white one. I did the mustardy golden brown one, and I do have to do black. So the they were from this pattern, Butterick 5725, doing this version right here. Of course, I didn't put all the, I put some trim, but I didn't put all the trim because I don't know if that's something that he would like. But once he gets these, he can let me know, yes, I like that one, no, I don't. And of course, hopefully he will like the 2 that I send, because you can actually wear them. So I did this one in the gold color, and what I did, you can see I top stitched. I did a double top stitching instead of putting trim or rickrack. I did a double top stitching here. If you do see this thread, that's because it was a little crooked, so I took it out. I have to fix it. Double top stitching here around the neck. I did not top stitch the back. Of course, it drops off the shoulder. Here it is like this. This one's not finished, so it looks like this, but this sleeve is finished. So I did do the double hem on the sleeve, and this is pockets, one on each side. The pockets have the double top stitch on them. They're not in, that top stitching's not in the brown. And then the fringe. Now, I could not find fringe in this color, so I had a gold fringe, like a light gold fringe, and then I ordered the brown, and I like the brown better, which is why I did the brown top stitching on the dashiki. The back is just plain cut on the fold, and in this one I did put one of my labels. So that one looks really, really good, and I did the white one. Now the white one is a little bit more like the pattern where that open neckline is. You can see it's all pinned up where I bought the trim, and I'm going to hand sew it on. I was going to sew it on the machine, but I think I'm going to hand sew it. This one I did go all the way around. I have the sleeve. I put the trim on the sleeve. I did top stitch this seam going down here. Here are the pockets. The pocket has the trim. And this pocket is not like over here. This one I sewed right into the seam, so these pockets are a little bit off to the side, and then it does have the white trim. So very, 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 very nice. I'm sure he will like both of them, but I don't know, he might say don't put any more trim, or he might say make all of them with the trim. He might say he wants his fringe a little bit thicker. You know, I don't really know. When I bought this trim right here, I had to really be careful picking it because it's trim. It's only trim, but some of the trims to me are more feminine than others. So this one, if you can see it, this one is more on the neutral side as opposed to some of them that I saw. I ordered the trim from Amazon. So here's the brown trim, was one that came by itself. It's 4 inches long. So that's the brown trim. And then I ordered another package. I'm sorry, it's just thrown in here. It had the white, it has pink and green. You know, it has the beige, and it has a couple of different colors. And let me show you real quick how I put the trim on. The fringe, I didn't lay the edge of the fringe on the top. I have it underneath so that it looks like it's hanging, I'm sorry, from underneath of the thing. So the actual edge of the trim is in there, but when you look at the garment, it hangs like that. And on the gold one, same thing. Let's see, this one is sewn, but this has a longer overlap, but it's still sewn in the same manner. So really, really, really nice. I'm pleased with both of these. Like I said, I'm going to send these up. I might go ahead and do the black, and maybe do the black the same, but I might put a heavier fringe so he can see what that would look like. I might do around here, I might not. I really have to see what it is, but once he gets them, he can let me know. If he really likes them, technically I don't have but 3 more to make, but if I gotta make a lot of changes, I might be back to making the 6. Aside from the fact, I know he wants 2 whites, I know he wants 2 blacks, but I don't have a message anymore, so I don't know the 3rd color. So this gold one is kind of like just a throw in, because I know it wasn't this color, but I liked it and I thought it would give him another choice. So we shall see. But that's what I worked on this week. I am getting ready for my next fall group, which is navy, like navy and white. I did start on the shirt, but then I said, okay, I said I was going to do these dashiki, so let me go ahead and do the dashiki. So if you're going to be trying some new patterns, or if you do sew some of the things that I make, try this Vogue 1914 if you haven't already made it. It's actually really nice. I know somebody, one of the ladies in the comments, says she made the short-waisted top. There's something I might give it a try myself. However, I made this version so you have that long top, and I will be making the pants. I think the pants would look really nice. So I will keep you up to date with where I am with these dashikis. I am going to get them out over the weekend, so I do have time to go ahead and make the black one, because I got a little bit of finishing on the gold one to do. The white one is the hand sewing, so that's just while I'm watching TV. So I might throw in the black one, but I will film it when I box it so that you can see how I do things that I mail, you know, when I do the mail. I want to show you something else too. Let me show you real quick before we get off this video. I did French seams in the shoulder. I put bias tape around the arm. I put bias tape going down the sides. I did my interfacing like it's here, but I sewed the interfacing to the facing and then turned it up so that we can get all this neatness right here. Of course, I'll tack the shoulders down, and I will tack this down. So very, very nice. And that's the thing about sewing for people. You do things that you might not do for yourself. Now the white one is a little bit different. I didn't do all that bias tape in the white one. Everything is that's French seam. The shoulders French seam. I did put the bias tape around the sleeve. I don't know, my French seams around my armholes don't always look the best. So when he gets it, it's really, 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 really neat. There's no, there won't be any threads hanging, I hope, or anything like that. But when you're sewing for people, you do have to be very, very particular, because you really want your person to feel like they bought it out of a store, you know, or close to it and stuff. So everything on both of these are really neat. They took a lot of time because of my carefulness to make sure those seams are straight, and the top stitching, one side's not an eighth and the other side's not a quarter. So it's not perfect, but they look really, really good. I used a Kona cotton, so it wrinkles a lot. It presses beautifully, but with the Kona cotton, it wrinkles. I did wash it first, of course. Now the black is a Kona cotton also. Thinking about getting some type of gabardine, crepey type thing for the black one though, just so he can see it made out of another fabric. So I'm pleased about how they are. I love this. Love the fabric, love the style, really, really nice. Gonna go shop tomorrow, Wednesday, for fabric to make the pants. So thank you so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, share my channel, subscribe if you will. I would definitely appreciate that. Of course, I appreciate when you just say, hey, what's Donna doing? And you check out my channel. All of it means a lot to me. And so I hope you enjoy seeing the pictures. It's not a lot because it's just a shirt, actually with this black skirt that I have on now, but I really do appreciate you. Blessings. Bye.